Job is the music. Ooh. Some people don't hurt you with knives, they hurt you with smiles. They clapped for me loud when I was strong, but whispered my name when things went wrong. They drank from my cup, ate from my plate, then laughed at my pain behind closed gates. I showed my scars, they called it weak. I asked for help, they couldn't speak. I trusted faces I shouldn't have read. They smiled at me while I bled. They smiled while I bled. Said you'll be fine and turned their head. They smiled while I bled. Watched me sink, never reached instead. They smiled while I bled. Called it love, but love fled. I learned the truth from tears I shed. They smiled while I bled. They love my light, not my pain. Love my sunshine and dodge the rain. When I fell down, they walked away. Suddenly busy, nothing to say. They used my strength as entertainment. My struggles became their conversation. I broke in silence, begged for rest. They smiled and said, you'll pass the test. They smiled while I bled. Fed me lies instead of bread. They smiled while I bled. Counted my losses like I spread. They smiled while I bled. Never cared how close to dead, but God stayed near when hope was thin. When everyone smiled and let me bleed. Oh na 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 na. Oh na na na. Oh na 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 na. Oh, some people don't want you healed. They want you broken enough to feel better about themselves. Now I see clear through fake disguise, through friendly tones and plastic eyes. I don't need crowds, I don't need praise. I need peace for the rest of my days. If you smile while my soul was torn, you don't deserve the man I've grown. Pain opened doors I couldn't see. Now I choose who stands with me. They smiled while I bled, but I survived. Turned my wounds into a stronger spine. They smiled while I bled, now I stand ahead. No longer feeding tables that let me starve instead. They smiled while I bled, but I learned instead who deserves my heart, who deserves my breath. Truth well said, I healed myself while they smiled and fled. Hey, they smiled while I bled.